Good evening, everyone. My name is Mavis, and the topic I've chosen to speak about today is on time management and work-life balance. Now, if I ask you a question, I have 86,400 rupees, and I'm going to give it to each one of you in your account, 86,400 rupees. And you have to spend all of it before midnight. If you don't spend it, I will take it back. I will debit your account and I will take that money back. What would you do with that 86,400?
I'll deposit for daughter's education.
Okay, so he's going to save it for his daughter's education.
And go buy some gold.
She's going to buy some gold. Shopping. We women love to do that. Shopping. Okay. Invest. Car. Auto. Car. Automobile. Yeah. Invest. I like the fact that you all want to invest that 86,400 because that's exactly the number of seconds you get every day. We all have the same 86,400 seconds, but what we decide to do with it depends on us, right? You will see some people who manage to do so much out of the same 24 hours. They go to the gym, they work out, they go to work, they do all their household work, and they get time to read a book, take care of their kids' studies, and so many things they're juggling simultaneously, right? And that I would attribute to something known as time management, right? So I have a quick questionnaire. You can go through this. It will take maybe a minute for you to do. Okay. We'll need to increase that font size. It's not really visible. Okay. Okay. So quickly you can do this questionnaire that we're going to share with you. So for every answer where you have always, give yourself 2 points. Every time you say sometimes, give yourself 1 point. And whenever you say never, give yourself 0 points. And we quickly run through this questionnaire. I do things in order of priority. If your answer is always, give yourself 2 points. And if it's sometimes, give 1. If it's never, give 0. Okay? The next question is, I accomplish what needs to be done during the day. Third question, I always set assignments done on time. I always get assignments done on time. I feel I use my time effectively. I tackle difficult or unpleasant tasks without procrastinating. Don't think too much. The first answer that comes to your mind, just make sure you write down the points for that. Okay? I force myself to make time for planning. I spend enough time planning. I prepare a daily or weekly to-do list. I prioritize my list in order of importance, not urgency. I'm able to meet deadlines without rushing at the last minute. I keep up to date on my reading and homework assignments. I prevent interruptions from distracting me from my high priority tasks. I avoid spending too much time on trivial matters. I spend enough time on academic matters. I plan time to relax and be with friends in my weekly schedule. I hope you're marking, yeah? Okay. I have a weekly schedule on which I record fixed commitments such as classes and work hours. I try to do the most important tasks during my most energetic periods of the day. I make constructive use of my commuting time. I periodically reassess my activities in relation to my goals. I have discounted my wasteful or unprofitable activities or routines. I screen and group my telephone calls to allow for control over telephonic interruptions. I judge myself by accomplishments of tasks rather than by amount of activity or busyness. My actions are determined primarily by me, not by circumstances or by other people's priorities. I have a clear idea of what I want to accomplish during the coming semester, and I'm also satisfied with the way I use my time. Okay, so you can just quickly do a total while I continue with my presentation, and we will see how effective we are in managing our schedules or our time. So if you are scoring above, between 45 to 50 points, that means you're excellent at scheduling and working out on your time schedules. And 30 to 44, you still need to work on, and 0 to 30, definitely need to pull up your socks. So this is something that I usually use to create the buzz. So, couple of questions that you need to ask yourself is, what is the favorite part of my schedule, and what are the things that I procrastinate or try to push it down so I'll do it later, because those are the things you don't like to do, right? So you need to find that out, and then next slide. Okay, now today we have so much of technology to help us, right? We have mixer grinders, we have washing machines, we have microwaves, everything is ready in a jiffy, and still we don't have enough time. Whereas if you see, our ancestors would grind the masala on the silpatta, as we call it in Hindi, or on a grinding stone, and still they would have enough time to spend with their kids and play with their kids, right? So what happens is, we don't really know how to effectively manage our time, because there are too many time wasters in our lives, especially TikTok. Everybody watches TikTok videos, those short videos that you keep getting, 30 seconds. You feel, okay, I'm feeling bored, let me just watch. 30 seconds is not too long, right? But what do you end up doing? Keep on scrolling, and you waste 30 to 40 minutes just scrolling videos. And believe me, you will not remember what video you saw five videos ago. Agree? Right? So if you feel that this is a time waster, like I remember during the pandemic, we were all so addicted to watching all these back to back. We would binge watch all the series, web series, Netflix, right? And how much of our time we would waste doing that? Whereas that was a time we could have actually effectively spent with our kids, doing art and craft, or teaching them how to cook, or doing other life skills, right? So find out what is that, your time waster, and try not to do it. Also, everybody keeps saying, do one thing at a time, do one thing at a time. But today we say, learn the art of multitasking. Because as you would know, a housewife, and the way she manages her schedule, if she's, most of the time, ladies, we are not only working, but we're also taking care of our kids, we're taking care of our in-laws, and we manage to get time to take the in-laws to the doctor, the kids to the dentist, right? And sit with them for their studies and everything. And still cook, clean, do our office work, laptop is on, work from home. That's because I have learned the art of multitasking, right? So multitasking is good. Please take some time out also for yourself to ensure that you don't have a, what is the word? Burnout. Yeah? Because what happens when you're doing too many things and you have too many things on your plate, you're going to feel that burnout. So prioritizing and focusing on your time, structuring your schedule is important. Designing an action plan, having a fixed schedule, helps you to divide all your bigger tasks into smaller tasks, and then tick it off your schedule every time you do a part of your bigger task. Okay? And this is a Johari window of time management. It takes a while to do it, but it's a very effective way to do it. This is a personality test. I will share this with you. You all can also do this personality test to find out more about the kind of person or personality you have. And we were just discussing about work-life balance, right? How we are working longer hours, especially because of the pandemic and people doing work from home. Bosses assume that even at 12 o'clock in the night, 12 o'clock in the night, you will log into your laptop and complete that presentation which needs to be sent out, right? So that is actually putting on added pressure to us, because now we are not just working from 9 to 5. You're in office 6 o'clock, 7, maximum by 7:30 you will leave. But if you're working from home, you're working from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock in the night, right? So it is very important to have a work-life balance. Thank you so much.